A hectic proposal.
Dele is sleeping in his room when all of a sudden his alarm blares. He wakes up frightened by the sound of the alarm and immediately checks the time. Seeing that it's just 6 a.m., he's relieved knowing that the day has not gone far yet. He sits upright on his bed, face palms, and says a little prayer. It's a big day for him because he's going to propose to the love of his life, and nothing must get in his way. He grabs a towel from the wardrobe and hums his way into the bathroom. Few minutes later, he comes out drying his hair with a towel and heads to the closet to get some clothes after doing his fine boy skincare routine. He contemplates on what to wear and then realizes that it's some minutes to 7. His excitement does not even make him realize how early it is. He eventually decides to go to the estate's gym, so he gets into his gym wear, does a little warm-up, and leaves the house. On reaching the gym, he finds out that it's not open yet and decides to jog around the estate. After some minutes, he returns home and freshens up again. He gets into his work clothes, grabs his car keys, and heads to his office. By the way, he's the boss. On his way to the office, he worries if his girl will say yes or no. He knows he's definitely going to cry and be heartbroken if she says no, but doesn't want to overthink it. He also can't wait to tell Aceybooks, his friend, about it. He gets to the office at 8:50 a.m., 10 minutes to the beginning of work hours, and walks in whistling. He is greeted by Grace, his secretary, and responds in a happy way. Grace teases him a little and they spend some minutes laughing and chatting. Good for him. He has no meetings for that day and heads straight to Aceybooks' office. Dele walks into Aceybooks' office seconds after knocking and not waiting for a response. He greets him and teases him about being the most punctual at the office. Aceybooks, who fondly calls him Bosti, goes ahead to ask if he's okay. Apparently, the excitement on Dele's face can be hidden.
So, what's going on?
Is it obvious that I'm going to propose?
What? To who, Angela or Farday K?
Of course, it's Angela. Farday K was my mum's choice.
That's a big step. All the best.
Thanks so much, man.
So, is it a public or private affair?
A private one. I'm off to my office. See you around.
Just as Dele is about to leave, Aceybooks tells him about the meeting they'll be having. A shocked Dele takes his seat again, trying to understand Aceybooks' statement after his secretary told him there were no meetings.
Look, I'm simply trying to help my friend's business. Well, I found someone who sees our company's potential and is ready to invest. He'll come around by 1 p.m. and that's how Grace is unaware of the meeting.
Aceybooks explains. An extremely grateful Dele gives Aceybooks a big hug and says he could spare an hour or two since his dinner reservation is by 8 p.m. He then leaves for his office to prepare. Hours later, a tall, dark man in his early 40s enters the office in a light gray, well-fitting suit with his wife. He tells Grace that he's Mr. Richards and has a meeting with the boss, Mr. Dele Jacobs. A confused Grace, trying to hide her confusion, calls Dele for confirmation. Dele confirms the meeting and Grace leads them to his office. The meeting begins and ends successfully. And so, do the work hours. Work is over and an exhausted Dele heads home to rest. As he enters his room, his phone rings. He checks it thinking it's Angela, but it's actually his buddy, Aceybooks. Aceybooks congratulates him on the success of the meeting and assures him that his proposal will be all right. Dele immediately calls Angela to inform her about their outing that evening by 8 and tells her about the deal he bagged at work. It's Friday, and an excited Angela can't wait for the baby girl treatments she would get, especially since her birthday is on Sunday, a weekend of fun. Dele wakes up at 7 and starts getting ready to go over to Angela's. He wears a crisp white shirt, a pink blazer with matching trousers, and a nice leather shoe. He's about leaving when he gets a call from his mother and quickly rushes to her. An hour later, Dele calls Ebuka asking him to rush down to the hospital. Ebuka wonders if everything is fine and is assured by Dele that all is well. Actually, Dele's elder sister, Nini, is in labor and he had to drive her and their mum to the hospital. He also has to meet Angela. Once Ebuka arrives at the hospital, Dele thanks him and pleads with him to help look after them while he goes to meet Angela because he just has to propose to her. Dele says bye to his mum and leaves to get Angela. As he's leaving, he gets a call from her and tells her he's on his way. But on his way to her house, his car breaks down. He quickly takes a cab to get to her, not wanting to let her down. By the time he gets there, it's 5 minutes past 10. He apologizes and explains everything to her. She forgives him, and instead of going out, they make a lovely dinner together. During dinner, Dele reaches for something in his pocket and gets down on one knee.
Angela, knowing you is honestly a blessing. I don't know who I would have been with if not you. We've built memories, and I want to build more with you. So, will you marry me?
A surprised but super happy Angela replies,
Oh my gosh. Yes, I will. I want more memories with you.
Yes, thanks. I love you so much. To more memories. Thank God.
Their hearts were filled with love and joy as they danced the night away. They definitely couldn't wait to tell their family and friends.
The end. A Hectic Proposal is proudly written and published by Aceybooks. Subscribe to Aceybooks for more. Do like, comment, and share.